really encourage you to watch this episode. You know, there's going to be a lot of cliffhangers, not just one.
All right.
Oh,
So,
We do have
we have some breaking news. It seems there's a Kickstarter for a new Monopoly. Going to you, Pumper.
thanks, Josh. This just in. Looks like there's a Kickstarter project to raise money to make a themed version of Monopoly based on a town in the United Kingdom called Stornoway, as you can see here. With 77 backers and $6,000 raised, it looks like they have about 29 days to reach their goal of $32,000. Back to you.
Thanks, Pumper. That was riveting as usual.
Have you watched Boardwalk Empire yet?
What? Boardwalk Empire?
Yeah.
No.
See, it's in Atlantic City in the 20s during Prohibition and stuff, and I started watching it because it's on HBO Go now, and all of the streets are Monopoly streets because that's where all the names come from. It's Atlantic City, so they're talking about like, you know, oh man, we're gonna get a new fancy house in Marvin Gardens, and they're like, oh, I know where Marvin Gardens is. I've heard of that place.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. That makes sense.
They start doing like establishing shots like of the poor parts of town. It's like Baltic Avenue. It's like, oh no, Baltic.
I wonder if like it wasn't legitimately historically that way, but that's people's perceptions of, oh, that's the poor part because that's where it is on the game board.
No, because Monopoly was made in that time period.
That time?
Right, that's old. Because it used to be called something else.
But maybe it was, you know, it was all propaganda to be like, this neighborhood's crap, you know, so that they can...
Self-fulfilling prophecy.
You know.
Maybe, I wonder if they have like a modern day Monopoly tour in Atlantic City.
So what you're telling me is Monopoly is part of the systemic oppression of the poor?
Yeah, no, what I'm saying is, if I'm a developer, right? So there's a competing developer there,
right,
and I'm trying to be like, I don't like what you're doing and how you're conducting, you know, business, and I want to have the business, and they have properties on Baltic Avenue, right?
Right.
So I'm going to make a board game that appeals to all ages, that, you know, has higher priced properties, you know, more valuable properties and less valuable properties, and I'm gonna make, you know, Baltic Avenue, that's a piece of trash. Like, who cares about that? And it's, you know, you've got your propaganda board game piece. That's what my question is that what happened? You know,
right? Like,
that's what I would do.
Well, is that what happened? You decide. Tell us in the comments.
Honestly, are there any other movies or things that are based on tabletop games?
I don't know.
You got Battleship. You got Battleship. Rhiannon Battleship.
Oh my God. I never saw that movie.
Yeah.
Is Battleship the only major board game film? There was that Warhammer TV show.
Oh God, don't remind me. It very well might be. I don't think they've done like a...
There's a
Ouija. No, of course
Ouija.
there's Clue.
A Ouija. Oh.
There's Clue.
Clue, the classic movie with...
and Ouija board.
Right, there was one of those.
If you can call that
a board game, I guess.
Yeah. Although I don't know if Clue, the movie, really captured the spirit of Clue, the board game.
If there was going to be a movie made based on a game...
Yeah,
like, what games would you be interested in seeing?
Yeah.
On the silver screen,
or as a show.
Besides, we'll put with the caveat of other than a good Warhammer movie, because that one's, I feel like, kind of obvious.
We're sticking to board games then.
No, I think he's saying not. I think he's saying anything not Warhammer.
I'm just kind of assuming you would say Warhammer.
Warhammer. It's hard to think of a game that really captures narratives because
I know, Battlestar Galactica.
Oh, yeah. Dead of Winter. Any of those trader games would be good. Mansions of Madness, Betrayal at House on the Hill.
Games. You asked for unboxings, and all right. The other two games are pretty new, but this one's not as new. According to
Me.
But let's take a look at it. Do you have any idea what this is?
I believe there are a number of bombs and that you have to defuse them before they self-destruct. I do believe there is a 10-minute timer on this game. Here, do you want to
nice.
open it up?
So all you people who actually claim to like playing games, but you're like, I like fast games, which actually means you hate them, you'll like this game. It's very important.
We got instructions.
Did you win? That's
Wow.
one of the...
Back page is a logbook. I think this might be a co-op game.
Well, you got some cards, and you got some dice.
Oh, the dice have little LED
Yeah.
things on them.
Oh, this is what LaShonda was looking for. 'Cause she wanted dice with numbers on them.
Yeah.
You got to pick up a copy of Fuze to have our numbered dice.
Your digital.
And all the color. This is a real bargain. For those of you who want dice with numbers on it versus dots or symbols, here you go. You've got 5 blue, 5 green, 5 yellow.
guess,
It's
five
black and 5 red. You got it.
It's got a free app that comes with it.
Welcome to our new new channel, Watch It Unboxed.
Welcome to our new show. Watch the rules be read.
Watch.
Watch us read rules.
Well, essentially, you have bomb cards, and you put dice on them. So every turn, each
Oh
player
gosh,
rolls
I
dice.
see. There's this dice stacking mechanic.
I
go in.
I think it's probably a math equation. 3 minus 1 equals 2. I guess this one is a color thing, where you say, like, if this color is not equal to this color, which is not equal to this color, which is not equal to this color. And so this one, it looks like you have to have the same number as this one, and then this one has to have the same color as that one. Well, this looks
There you
fun.
go.
What would you give Fuse out of 10?
I don't know, it looks pretty
All
good
right,
to me.
let's see. What does Fuze get?
Ooh, 1 out of 10.
Didn't do so well. A very mediocre dice bag.
Oh,
James disagrees.
I don't know. It's got an embroidered
like it?
logo.
What's up, with
Lotus.
Lotus?
Lotus just came out a week or two ago. It's a new card stacking game. You get different types of flower cards that you stack on top of each other. If you look very closely, you can see an outline of the cards and where they're supposed to stack so that you get the nice petals. So I will let you have the honors again.
Oh, okay. Did you get it?
I think it's important
Demo.
to note that the box has different sheens.
This is beautiful. The printing on this is really great. Like,
Printed reflectiveness on
yeah,
the
I don't
flower.
even know if this is going to appear on camera, but this glow. I mean, it
Probably have to
looks
Shake it around so that
it
it's
looks luminous. Yeah, that's just some of the most beautiful, like, not just what they drew, but just the way it was printed. It's really nice.
Box art 9 out of 10.
Yeah. I think everything else would pretty much be a disappointment with that high bar.
Yeah, there's a
There you
robot.
go. Got some punch outs.
Punch outs. Bug meeples.
Oh, look at that.
I guess these are ladybugs.
What the heck?
Caterpillars.
Look at that.
Got dragonflies, butterflies.
Listen to this. Doesn't that sound like change?
Yeah, it does a little
It's
bit.
wood sealed with something or other.
Yeah. Lord of mercy, we almost lost a dragonfly.
Oh. You can call me an Asimer now.
This one looks like it has the number 3 on it, so I'm going to go ahead and say it's a 3 because it takes you exactly
3.
3 cards to make that flower.
Ah.
And then this is a 4, and I believe this will be
Sure enough.
4 cards if you follow the little outline there.
Yeah.
So imagine you probably get a hand of cards and have to.
Yeah. 3-petal iris, 4-petal primrose, 5-petal cherry blossom, 6-petal lily, and 7-petal lotus. But there are 20 wildflower cards.
Wildflower cards. Well,
There are 8 insect guardians and 4 elder guardians. They are the ones that are
Gray.
painted gray.
Well,
Scoring
I have to
tokens.
say, this is probably the best blossom building game I've seen.
Yeah. Basically, I guess LaShonda has to buy this game.
So sexist. Look at us.
No, because her business is called the Blossom Network. You
look,
doof.
There's flowers. Only women play it. Flowers. It's pink, so only girls can.
Your mom's a woman.
Let's not get too personal, gentlemen.
Lotus by Renegade Entertainment.
Actually, I think it's Renegade Game Studios or something.
Do you know anything about this?
This game is called Covert.
Excellent. Got an ad for Lotus.
Instructions.
Wriggling.
If you're interested in Lotus, rewind this video.
Yeah. There's also an ad for Covert.
Oh, wonderful.
There you go.
Here's a bunch of pictures of people. Not sure what's going on there. The instructions are quite large. Like, the booklet is quite large. Doesn't look like a whole lot of instructions.
Yeah, but there's a lot of surface space on which to put those instructions.
Exactly, that's true. And also an ad for Fuze. If you would like to see Fuze, maybe rewind the video a little bit.
Wow.
Oh. So we've got this
Board.
fantasy world here.
In Europe.
I'm no architect.
The mythical town of Paris. Paris? Am I saying that right?
Oh, we got punch outs.
Punch
I know you boys love that. We've got secret. We got top secrets.
Ah, D&D.
Oh yeah, I got screens.
It's exactly like D&D.
Screens to keep
Oh, we got 4. I guess every player gets one of these.
This game smells horrible.
Does it? What does it smell like?
Oh my god, yeah. Whatever, something's...
1 out of 10.
Yeah, I don't mind it. But is it an Oscar Wilde quote?
The pure and simple truth is barely pure and never simple.
You know what? They really missed out on something, because they could have had a different quote on each one of these, but it's the same one.
Well, can you imagine the fights like you have now over Monopoly pieces? Like, I want the Oscar Wilde folder.
I want the Nicki Minaj
that's
folder.
Easy. Just make them all Oscar Wilde quotes.
I'm not sure Nicki Minaj has any quotes that are relevant to
I'm just
covert operations.
trying to add a little diversity to this game, unlike
Hey, look,
Renegade.
more
More numbered dice.
With a different font, though.
I'll give this game a 14.
Whoa, 9 out of 10.
Woo. Ooh. No, it's a 4 or a 5. It's between 4 or 5.
Oh, I see.
Maybe it's 4.5.
It's 4.
4.5. Maybe it's 5.4.
4.5. They like their meeples too. We got a bag of meeples.
I think these are meant to be spies with hats and trench coats.
What kind of shade would you recommend for miniatures like these? Should you do kind of an army painter?
That's a dumb question. Use Citadel. Just put a Citadel shade on there.
Then your
It
face.
just looks good. Let us know in the comments before. Do you like these blind unboxings where we don't know what's going on? Oh, we got another dice box here.
These little miniature cards here have like combinations on them, which are kind of cool. On the other side, they have a thing. Binoculars. A gun.
Pants.
Lockpicks?
Oh, not pants. That's probably the best unboxing we've done yet.
Probably. Cool.
God, this game stinks.
Whew. Whoa. Whoa. No, Thomas. Get up. Here.
Ready?
Yeah.
It's a little weak on the finish. The tannins are a little heavy. Sort of some floral aromas mixed with sort of a garbage rot with some cat piss.
That was him. So,
show and tell. Show and tell. All right, so I have a Sister of Battle miniature. I'm probably going to be painting this for our kill teams that are starting in the next week or two. Hopefully by the time this video airs, we should have her kits in stock and scheduling our events.
So
unfortunately,
you're doing a Adeptus Senorita team?
Yes.
Kill team?
Yes, I am. Unfortunately, I painted this one quite a while ago, and while I really like the colors and will probably paint the whole squad in the Rhino like this, I have to strip this one down so it matches the rest of them. So,
what? Stripping? What is that?
Well, I'm glad you asked. We could demonstrate that for you today.
Yeah, what do you? Because a lot of people, they use like the simple green and purple power, but you had some products here that were some products that I had not seen before.
Well, first of all, we do have simple green.
So if I had a mini and I wanted to take the paint off of it, what would I use?
Well, it depends mostly on what the miniature is made out of. If it's a metal miniature, you can use practically anything. People use brake fluid. People use paint stripper that's meant for like houses. You could use practically anything. It's not going to damage metal. Plastic,
like any metal, like pewter or even.
If you actually have some of the old lead miniatures, you probably don't want to keep some of the stuff in there too long. But if you have some of the old lead miniatures, you probably know what you're doing. By now, I would hope. For plastic miniatures, including styrene, like GW miniatures, or this Reaper bendy PVC stuff, you need to use something that's going to be safe. You can use a more powerful stripping agent, but you have to be very careful to remove it as soon as the stripper eats through the paint, because otherwise it'll start damaging the plastic underneath. Yeah,
because we used some polyurethane stripper in a video that hasn't been released yet.
We should probably release that this week.
There you go. Oh, yeah. I did find that when I used the polyurethane stripper, it made the Fantasy Flight, and those are very hard resin. It made it a bit soft, and then it hardened up later or whatever. Right. It was well,
usually when you remove it,
there was time sensitive.
Yeah, it's a little more powerful, but you pay for the power. I prefer for plastic miniatures. I prefer simple green and a lot of elbow grease. You have to scrub the miniature with a toothbrush afterwards, and then you might have to do multiple dunkings, but the benefit of simple green is you can keep reusing it. So
you would suggest that versus like a kind of paint, like a paint stripper, or
yeah,
okay,
definitely. I mean, because I've forgotten miniatures that I've stripping before, and if you forget a miniature in the paint stripper, it's gonna dissolve. So here's a little skeleton that we painted for like a painting demo a long time ago, and simple green is very easy to strip. This person's fully painted into any sort of cup you want, because simple green will not eat through plastic cups or anything like that. And you just kind of get the concentrated simple green. There you go. Smells very citrusy.
Do you need to sniff that, Thomas, to kind of like help your lungs?
Some notes of oregano.
That smells a lot better than Covert.
I always think it looks like the dip from Who Framed Roger Rabbit. So sometimes I like to give them little voices as I throw them in the dip. No, Eddie, please. And you can leave them in there for days, weeks, months, and it won't damage plastic. You do have to leave it in there for at least 30 minutes or so before it starts to be strippable. And as you can see, the paint's not really coming off right away. It's going to take some scrubbing. Yeah.
Use only with adequate ventilation. Vapor is harmful and skin irritant. Stop use immediately and leave area of strong odors noticed or if you experience dizziness, headaches, nausea, or eye watering. Skin contact may cause irritation, redness, dermatitis, and defatting with prolonged or repeated exposure. Ingestion may cause gastrointestinal.
So here we go. Here is the Sister of Battle. We have a metal cup for it to sit in. I have made the mistake of pouring acetone into a plastic cup before. This is not necessarily acetone, but you want to make sure that you're using a safe receptacle for whatever stripper you're pouring. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this sister in there, laying down.
We are gonna get the.
Wear gloves, wear goggles. This stuff will eat your hands. It's very bad for you.
Go for it.
So
There you go.
I've left the plastic base attached so that you can see what's going to happen to the plastic base over time. Luckily, I have extra plastic bases, so that's not going to be a ruined one. And you can already see the shading going on the white.
Shake that.
Yeah, it's completely gone now. You can start to see the purple pull off as well. Yeah, I can't believe the shading went that fast, actually. It's probably mostly stripped now at this point if we took it out with a toothbrush, but we'll let it go for a little bit. Basically, after you put the guys in the dip, you leave them in there for however long you want, and then take them out, scrub them with a toothbrush, see if they need another dunking, and throw them back in if they do, and then just rinse and repeat. That's pretty much it.
So, come to Dark Dungeons. Come to...
For games. Participate in our Hobby Wing contest. Your painting is due on the 29th. You don't like Hobby Wing?
Oh, I love it. I love it. It's the best.
We're going to have a fair amount of participants this year. It was kind of a short notice contest, but we still have at least about, I think, 10 or so people participating so far.
Cool. We figured we should make an amendment to last week. We were talking about storage. We did find this Traveler's Edition of Catan, which seems to have everything is contained within that. Except for this stuff.
Well, this lids into the drawer.
There you go. Even the directions fit inside. So you can just slap the directions right in there. So there you go. Catan Traveler's Edition.
Yep.
It's got drawers.
Drawers that they swing out.
Oh yeah, and there's card slots, mini cards.
Yep, mini card slots.
Very clever.
There's 4 of these, one on each side.
Yeah, there's the cards. The dice.
The dice are actually sealed inside a little container, so you can, and then see what you get.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's interesting.
This whole thing is very compact.
How much is that? 45. 45 bucks. That's not bad. See, I told you there were twists and turns. Bonus unboxing.
No one saw that coming.
Thanks for watching our show this week.